Vitamin B12 is one of those must-have nutrients that our bodies absolutely can't function without. It's the VIP guest at the red blood cell party and makes sure our nervous system doesn't start acting up. Unfortunately, our bodies don't have a magical B12 factory, so we have to actually get it from the food we eat. And sadly, a large chunk of grown-ups are falling short on this crucial vitamin, which can lead to all sorts of physical and mental hiccups. This shortage is dubbed a vitamin B12 deficiency, and it might be behind all those annoying symptoms you're dealing with. And that's precisely what we're diving into in this video. Stick around till the end. There's one little known tidbit that most people are blissfully unaware of. So if you're all set, let's get started. Just a friendly heads up. We're not doctors, so think of this video as a well-informed chat rather than medical advice. First on the list of vitamin B12 deficiency symptoms is feeling like you've been hit by a truck of exhaustion. Fatigue is basically the most popular sign of a B12 shortage because this vitamin is crucial for cranking out red blood cells. If you're constantly dragging yourself through the day, your body might just be begging for a B12 boost. Red blood cells are like little oxygen delivery trucks, thanks to their special cargo called hemoglobin. They're supposed to shuttle oxygen around to every nook and cranny of your body. So if your vitamin B12 levels are low, it's like your oxygen trucks are on strike, leaving your body gasping for breath and wondering why it's so out of shape. This lack of vitamin B12 basically turns you into a walking, talking blob of fatigue, which is why feeling constantly wiped out is a major red flag for deficiency. Another clue to watch for is pale skin. If you're looking like you've just seen a ghost or have a hint of jaundice, it might be time to check your B12 levels. This pale skin look is just another gift from vitamin B12's vital role in making red blood cells. Without enough of them cruising around, your skin starts to resemble a ghost's, thanks to the lack of those lovely pigments. So if you're looking like a character from a horror movie, your B12 might be to blame. Vitamin B12 deficiency can also lead to too much bilirubin, that lovely brown stuff your liver makes. When bilirubin piles up, your skin might start sporting a charming yellowish tint, otherwise known as jaundice. Mood swings are another delightful symptom to watch for. Turns out people low on vitamin B12 often have elevated homocysteine levels. Symptoms include brain tissue damage and communication breakdowns. If you're feeling like a roller coaster of emotions, it might be your brain's way of protesting the lack of B12. Ultimately, this whole B12 fiasco can turn your mood into a wild ride of instability. Researchers have even discovered that a lack of vitamin B12 might be cozying up to mood disorders like depression and dementia. Next up, we have dizziness, a real crowd pleaser. Since vitamin B12 deficiency leads to anemia, which makes you feel like you're running out of breath, it's no surprise that over time you might end up feeling weak, lightheaded, and perpetually off kilter. Once again, it all circles back to the shortage of red blood cells. Blurred vision is another fun symptom to keep an eye out for. Remember when I mentioned that a lack of vitamin B12 can wreak havoc on your nervous system? While blurry eyesight is just one of the many perks of that delightful damage. This includes the optic nerve, a bundle of over 1 million nerve fibers that carry visual information to your brain. When this nerve's communication gets disrupted, It can lead to optic neuropathy, which is why people with a vitamin B12 deficiency might experience blurred or unsettled vision. Losing clear vision might sound like the plot of a sci-fi movie, but don't worry. Taking a vitamin B12 supplement can often set things right. Just make sure to chat with your doctor first. They can give you the lowdown on risks, benefits, and how much you should be taking, because they know your unique situation better than anyone else. Another classic symptom you might notice is tingling in your hands or feet. Yes, nerve damage is a real party favor with vitamin B12 deficiency. So if you're experiencing that pins and needles sensation, it's just another delightful perk of nerve damage that comes with not enough B12. Vitamin B12 helps produce myelin, a fatty substance that wraps around nerves for insulation and protection. Without enough B12, your bodies skimp on myelin production, leaving your nerves feeling exposed and causing those delightful tingling sensations you're probably experiencing. Remember, tingling can have other culprits too, but just a heads up. It might also be a sign that your body is screaming for more vitamin B12. On to the next. If you're finding it tough to focus, it might be your body's subtle way of telling you that B12 levels are on the low side. Technically, this is called cognitive impairment, which basically means you might struggle with concentrating, thinking, or even remembering where you left your keys. If that's not fun enough, some studies suggest that a vitamin B12 deficiency could be cozying up with dementia, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease. This kind of cognitive impairment is thought to be linked to your brain not getting enough oxygen because, once again, your red blood cells are on strike. If you've noticed a shift in your mobility, it might just be another sign that your vitamin B12 levels are staging a protest. If you let this slide without treatment, it can really mess with your coordination and balance, potentially turning minor mishaps into major accidents. It's all thanks to nerve damage from that pesky vitamin B12 shortage we've been chatting about. Though this symptom tends to be more of a senior citizens club exclusive, it can pop up in any younger folks too, especially if your B12 levels have been on vacation for too long. And speaking of B12 shortages, the next delightful symptom we're covering is a loss of appetite. Your digestive system can also join the party. When you're low on vitamin B12 with fewer red blood cells around, your gut gets less oxygen, which can lead to a VIP experience of nausea and diarrhea. So if your stomach's throwing a tantrum, it might be craving some B12. Because of these charming digestive issues and other delightful symptoms, folks with a vitamin B12 deficiency often find their appetite has taken an unscheduled vacation. This loss of appetite can wreak havoc on your body in various ways. And as if that wasn't enough, mouth pain is yet another gem we need to discuss. If you've observed that your tongue looks like it's auditioning for a horror movie, swollen, inflamed, or unusually red, that's glossitis for you. And surprise, surprise, it's another lovely side effect that often tags along with a vitamin B12 deficiency. Mouth inflammation can be painful, annoying, and even mess with your ability to talk or eat. When your body is running low on this crucial vitamin, it can also roll out the red carpet for even more painful mouth ulcers. Your mouth just can't get enough of the drama. But honestly, it's mostly the comedy and just part of business. Hey, quick favor, smash that like button for me. It's a small click for you, but a giant leap for channel support, and I'd really, really appreciate it. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button too. We've got a treasure trove of other videos that I'm pretty sure you'll love. Millions of people worldwide are desperately trying to dodge the pesky signs and symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency. Hopefully, the nuggets of wisdom from this video will give you a fighting chance to keep those annoying issues at bay. That said, remember, we're not doctors, and this video isn't a substitute for professional medical advice. It's just here to drop some knowledge. But hey, if you picked up a few tips and are now on the path to better health and a better life, then I'd call that a win. If you found this helpful, don't be shy. Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. Have an amazing day.